Hi, in today's video I would like to introduce you a very nice geometry problem. Here is a big square of the side length 10th. We are going to draw the quarter of the circle from this point to this point, okay? And at the same time I'm going to draw this quarter of the circle from this point to this point, making two specific intersections. Similarly, I'm going to draw another quarter of the circle from this point to this point. I have another fourth quarter of the circle, okay, making the both intersections. At the end I will have 4 intersection points, okay? So the nice thing in this problem, there is a symmetry for each area. If you take a look, this area and this area and this one are congruent, are symmetry as well. Similarly with this one and this one, okay, and this one are the same. Our goal, we are going to calculate the shaded area, okay? So there is a bunch of ways you can solve this one. You can use the trigonometry, you can use the calculus, you can use the geometry as well, okay? I'm going to use geometry as a method in order to solve this problem, okay? Let's get started now. Since you have a bunch of the areas are congruent, I'm going to call this area X, okay, and let's call this area similarly Y, okay, Y. At the end I will have this area equal Z, this Z. So in general, if you try to calculate the area of this shaded area, this equal to 4y plus 4x plus z equal to this big square, this area of this big square, which is r square, okay? So if we try to create an equation to solve x, y, and z, but we need 3 equations because we have 3 variables, okay? I'm going to create the first equation, which is 4x plus 4y plus z equal to r square, which is the area of this square, okay? This is equation number 1. I'm trying to create the second equation. In order to create the second equation, I'm going to ignore this side of this area, which is above of this quarter of this circle. I'm going to worry about only this one here, which is the area of this one. Now it's very simple to calculate it, because the area of this quarter circle, which is pi r square over 4. So now the second equation is included 2x, which is contain x as an area, plus 3y, 1, 2, 3, plus z, okay, equal to pi r square over 4. It's very clear. So I'm going to look for the third equation. That's the hard point here in this problem, because it's more challenging. In order to create the third equation, I'm going to calculate the area of this parabola here, as you see it in the figure, okay? So this one, I'm going to create a triangle here. I'm going to create a triangle. Now we have created a equilateral triangle because all the side length of this triangle are congruent, because it's representing the radius of this circle, which is r. So that means this side length r, okay? Since this is a equilateral triangle, that means this angle is pi over 3, okay? Same thing with the above one, pi over 3, okay? So now, in order to calculate the area of this parabola, I'm going to calculate the area of this portion, okay? Let's put it in the green to make it more. Let's call this area as a big X area, okay? So this area of this portion equal to the area of this piece of the circle minus the area of this triangle, okay? Let's calculate the area of this triangle first. The area of this equilateral triangle is a side length square is multiplied by sine of pi over 3 divided by 2, which is 1 over 2 is multiplied by r square, which is I'm talking about this side length, this one and this one, which is r square, is multiplied by sine pi over 3, which is square root of 3 over 4 is multiplied by r square. Sine pi over 3 equals square root of 3 over 2 is multiplied by half, which is square root of 3 over 4 r square. I'm going to calculate this portion of the area, which is part of this circle. Let's call it as a C area, equal to pi over 3 is multiplied by r square divided by half, okay, which is pi over 6 is multiplied by r square. So the area of this portion, which is x, equal to this area C minus t, which is pi over 6 r square minus square 3 over 4 r square. By putting r square as a common factor, I will get pi over 6 minus square root of 3 over 4 is multiplied by r square. This is x. Also, the nice thing here, this one is a symmetry to this one, which is 2x, okay? So we'll get 2x equal to pi over 3 minus square root of 3 over 2. By multiplying this one by 2, I get pi over 3 minus square root of 3 over 2 is multiplied by r square, okay? Now I found out the area of this x, of this portion. I'm going to calculate the area of this parabola. The area of this parabola, let's call it a capital M, equal the area of this x, which is 2 times x, this one and this one, which is pi over 3 minus square root of 3 over 2 is multiplied by r square plus the area of this triangle, which is square root of 3 over 4 r square. By putting this one together, I'm going to simplify this one. By putting them together, I will get pi over 3 square root of 3 over 4 minus square root of 3 over 2, which is minus square root of 3 over 4. The whole thing is multiplied by r square, okay? Now by calculating this one, I'm going to conclude the new equation, which is third equation. So the equation which is contain this area, we have only one x. We have only one x plus 2y, okay, 2y plus z equal to this value which I have calculated before, okay, pi over 3 minus square root of 3 over 4 is multiplied by r square, okay. Now I have created 3 different equations. I'm going to combine these 3 equations and find x, y and z, okay. To find z, I'm going to calculate x and y. I'm going to solve this equation by subtracting equation number 2 from equation number 1. I will get 1 minus 2 4x minus 2x, which is 2x, 4y minus 3y, which is y. Z will be cancelled out. I will get 1 minus pi over 4 is multiplied by r square. By subtracting this one, by doing this one minus this one, okay. So I will look for the second equation. By subtracting equation number 3 from number 2, I will get 2 minus 3 implies 2x minus x, which is x, plus y, 3y minus 2y, which is y. Z will be eliminated. I will get this one minus this one, which is pi over 4 minus pi over 3 plus square root of 3 over 4. The whole thing is multiplied by r square. By simplify this one more, I will get minus pi over 12 plus square root of 3 over 4. The whole thing is multiplied by r square. Now I have 2 different equations. I will have 2x plus y I will have two different equations with x and y variables. 1 minus pi over, this one equal to 1 minus pi over 4 is multiplied by r squared. The second equation, I will get x plus y equal to minus pi over 12 plus square root of 3 over 4 is multiplied by r squared. This is equation number 5. Calculate this one carefully because it's very easy to make the mistake. So now I'm going to subtract equation number 5 from 4. So this is equivalent. This is implies 4 minus 5. I will get 2x minus x, which is x. Y will be eliminated. I will get 1 minus pi over 4 minus this stuff here, which is pi over 6, pi over 12 plus pi over 12 minus square root of 3 over 4 is multiplied by r squared. Okay, by simplify this one more, I will get 1 minus square root of 3 over 4. Here is, I'm going to put 12 as a common denominator. I will multiply this one by 3 minus 3 plus 2, which is minus 2 over 12 minus pi over 6. Okay, minus pi over 6 is multiplied by r squared. This is x. I'm going to look for y. I'm going to move over x to the other side. We'll get this 1 minus x, which is minus pi over 12 plus square root of 3 over 4 is multiplied by r squared minus x, which is minus pi over 12 plus square root of 3 over 4 minus x minus 1 plus square root of 3 over 4 plus pi over 6. The whole thing is multiplied by r squared. I'm going to simplify this one more. Square root of 3 over 4, which is 2 times square root of 3 over 4, which is square root of 3 over 2 minus 1. I'm going to calculate pi terms by putting the 12 as a common denominator. I will multiply here by 2, here by 1. I will 2 minus 1, which is 1 over 12. Okay, plus pi over 12. The whole thing is multiplied by r squared. Okay, now I found x and y. I'm moving over to find z. Okay, by replacing x and y into the third equation, I will get x plus 2y plus z equal to pi over 3 minus square root of 3 over 4 is multiplied by r squared. Okay, equivalent z equal to pi over 3 minus square of 3 over 4 is multiplied by r squared minus x minus 2y. Okay, so I will get z equal to pi over 3 minus square root of 3 over 4 minus x which is minus 1 plus square root of 3 over 4 plus pi over 6 minus 2 times y. Minus 2 times y, I'm going to multiply by minus 2 here. I will get minus square root of 3 plus 2 minus 1 is multiplied by minus 2, which is plus 2 minus 2 times pi over 12, which is minus pi over 6. Okay, the nice thing here, pi over 6 will be cancelled out with pi over 6 because one is positive, the other one is negative. Square root of 3 over 4 and will be cancelled out, will be square root of 3 over 4. I will be left with pi over 3 plus 1, 2 minus 1, which is 1 minus square root of 3. Okay, the whole thing is multiplied by r squared. So z as a shaded area equal to pi over 3 plus 1 minus square root of 3 is multiplied by r squared, which is 10 square. Okay, here is the value of the shaded area. I have done with this problem. Thank you for watching. I will see you in next video. Bye.